Ashleigh, second straight round of 2 under, keeping it steady. You're right in a good spot heading into the weekend. Just how did it feel to put that number up today?
Yeah, I was really happy with the way I finished. My front nine, was a little shaky, but the course is playing difficult. The greens are firm, so it's tough to get it close. But I stayed patient, started to, hit some good shots on the back nine and converted them when I had the chance. So super happy to finish under par.
And you mentioned how firm the greens are. Did they even change just in the amount of time that you were out there this morning, from maybe a little dew on them to the nice 70-degree temps this afternoon?
Not too much. I think what helped is I played super late yesterday. I thought they might be a little bit softer, but I found that out quickly on the first hole they weren't when I went long. But I managed to adjust, and the wind kind of swirls around here too, so you have to, pick that up. But it was just about staying super patient. I hit to the big spots, and when I had a wedge in my hand, I took advantage of it.
You mentioned on the walk over here that you found a spot in the U.S. to kind of call home base. How good does that feel, and where are you at?
Yeah, it feels good. I mean, obviously you missed not being able to go back to South Africa, but I think it's going to be really good for me. It's going to give me a sense of somewhere to go on my off weeks and not living out of a suitcase all the time. And I used to play so much because I didn't have anywhere to go, kind of thing. So I think I'm going to be able to plan my schedule a little bit better and maybe rest up a little bit more.
What are you looking forward to this weekend? I know there's a little rain coming in. Do you think that maybe opens up the leaderboard for really anybody?
It may, because the course is going to soften up and may make the approach shots a little bit easier, but obviously they may contending with other elements. It's going to play a little longer. So kind of just stick to the same game plan and see where it goes.
Absolutely.
So where is your home U.S. base?
Palm Beach Gardens, Jupiter area.
What course are you practicing on?
Hope Sound.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So are you practicing with some of the other South Africans down there in that area?
No, well, I've managed to play with a lot of them and all the guys. I've played a lot with Ernie, which has been cool. Brandon Grace, who won last week, Eric Van Rooyen, and I have the same coach. So it's been fun to play with the guys and have some banter and talk about good South African stuff.
Did you take any money off of any of them?
I did.
What kind of games do you play?
Just 50-50 kind of per nine and 50 on the game. And my first round out was fun. I played with Ernie and Brandon, and I had 9 birdies around, so they were pretty impressed with that. And
Wow.
I hadn't touched a club in 4 weeks, so that was fun.
Oh my God.
Playing at Turtle Creek, so at least I held my own against them.
How much did you pocket that day?
I think it was only like $50 in the end because of all the different presses going around. So, it's all good. Come over something.
What's your earliest recollection of watching Ernie play?
So I'd say it was around the 98 South African Open was being played at Glendower. I mean, Ernie's always been my idol, and the Glendower golf course is literally 5 minutes from my house, and I had a life-size poster of Ernie in my room growing up, and he signed it for me.
That is awesome.
That's probably my first recollection. Obviously, I've got to meet him many times over the years, but it's been really cool hanging out and getting to know him even more now.
Did you think that was kind of untouchable, being able to play casual golf with Ernie at some point?
Yeah, it was, but it was funny when I teed it up with him and even Brandon. I felt at ease, which was cool. I wasn't nervous. My husband Dave got to play. I think he was more excited than me, and he held his own too, so it was cool.
What's your favorite replica hole out here, and how close are they?
I think the postage stamp. I loved Royal Troon last year. I say it's my favorite links golf course that I've played to date, and I played it pretty well in Scotland, so I think the memories come back. It's pretty similar. I mean, obviously the green isn't as severe and maybe plays a little bit longer and doesn't run off as much on the right, so it's a little bit more forgiving. But on the eye, it's a very cool looking hole.
And the bunkers, how do they compare?
Yeah, I was in one today. They're a little bit easier. They got up and down. I mean, I remember being in the right front bunker at Royal Troon, and then it was just a case, get it out and take your 4, whereas today I managed to make up and down. So, but it's fun.
Very good.
Awesome. Thanks, Ashleigh.
Cool. All right, thanks.